So for long background, I have been building on different fields, mostly actually when it comes to tax, no, or doing businesses, no, building businesses, or starting empire. Who never seen that show, The Empire, right? You wanna build an empire, but it's not something you're gonna start straight like this. You have an empire. You're gonna start something small, something looking like nothing, just like Warren Buffett. No, it happened Warren Buffett to start collecting if I don't know, bottles of coke, some kind of cans, some kind of things, and then trying to sell them. Mark Cuban was some card like video game card until he kept the contract to work for a company and IT services, no? And then they develop also a software named Broadcast, and they finally sell also to Yahoo. And then after that, he went to buy for the Mavs, no, the Mavericks, right? So it's happened. It's a journey, no, it's not a simple trip. A journey is made of a lot of trips, so you gotta meet people, you gotta meet the right mindset for yourself, no, and then you gotta reach to the planning. So that's the idea behind. And coming to taxes, I used to say I don't see the tax law, no, as a book of punishment, right? And for a lot of people in the tax field, actually, they have that in mind. It is a book of optimization. It's a book of tax reduction. It's a book for you to make sure you're gonna have opportunity for the new tax passage, because we always tax on tax. We always pass 10 hours for federal tax law every year before the annual filing season, and we have 3 hours for federal tax law update for what have been passing for the whole year, right? And then we have ethic 2 hours. And for me, as I stay here in California, I have an additional 5 hours for California state based law. So that gives me around 1 2 3 4, so 5, so we're gonna be 15 on federal and 5 on state, so gonna be in total kind of 20. But on my PTN account, the California side don't show up because it's shown on the California account, which is the CTEC number always starting by A, but it's not the A number. It's not the A number or alien number. It's different. An alien number is a number they give to someone come from outside the United States, whether it's from Mars, Jupiter, or just somewhere in Africa, right? It's the same thing. Can't always start by A. If you have an alien number, so you was born somewhere else and you come here to have a social security number, so to do the continuity. Alien for the last life before coming, social security for the new life together with the old life. So you don't have 4 years old because you spent 4 years in US. You have 4 years in US in addition to the name of your you pass anywhere. I don't know how, where, so you know what I mean. So it's not the tax law or the tax book is not a book only for punishment, opportunity, optimization. There is a new QBR's disposition. How can I put it in my taxes for me to be able to pass through the minimum of tax, or there is new adjustment to income, or there is new tax adjustment, right? There is a new incentive when it comes to depreciation, amortization, or appreciation when it comes to real estate based assets. Those are future people use, no? I've been living in a house for a certain number of years, and now I find out that I want to sell that house because perhaps the value increased, perhaps for any reason you've had a job elsewhere. So you have also deduction you can put on your taxes to reduce your tax bill. Now, there is a lot of reason people married, right? But you can also marry for tax purpose. No, it's happened that two people together is sometimes more problem, but it's sometimes less problem on taxes, right? Because it gives you the requirement to file at 24, right? It's 2 times the single or the separate person. But it's happen if you marry and you file separately, it's like a bad joke because you gotta have the requirement back at $5. You don't require to file for a single like me at 12,400. I can file for credit only, but I require to file over that amount, and my deduction gonna be around the same amount, right? On taxes for all liability I'm gonna have on tax will be waived at 12,400, no, 800. So I like reading the tax law for that reason. This is no tax advice, this is general information. I don't necessarily have the obligation to read exactly what is written, but I can give you an approximation, right? That reason why I say is there is a difference with me talking to you and me giving you tax advices. That's where the difference reside. So okay, for the amount you have two times that 12,000 amount on deduction, so you can have big liability for any reason you want because you do two people, but you can have nothing. So most of the time you're gonna have even things left. So and sometimes you know you could be surprised, like you have some refundable because of kids from other side of credit, because there is two kind of credit, but deduction is not, it behave like a credit because credit can waive your tax bill if your deduction is not enough. And if you feel your deduction can be covered by expenses, you can go for an item as well. The deduction I'm talking about is the standard deduction given to all the people regardless of who you are, what is your race, your color, whatever is given, right? But it depends on your tax filings. Are you filing HOA, which is head of household? Are you filing single, married filing jointly, or married filing separately? That's I feel to be the most stupid things to do. If you married, you can divorce if you don't want to file jointly, right? Because at the end of the day, you lose a lot of benefits along the way. So that's the thing. So it's not the book of punishment. Tax law is there for you and me, and it's for you to find what you can have on the book with your accountant, your tax professional, your attorney on tax. No, we have attorney on tax, we have tax professional, we have attorneys at tax law. Just like me, I'm not someone who have been passing the bar test association because I know the tax law, so I'm an attorney at law. So someone can pretend to the function of U.S. attorney, no, in general. So that's kind of the tax law. Those are just, which I say deputy tax attorney. It's aspiration. It's for those who have seen it. So I'm gonna wish you to have a nice and wonderful day. Don't forget, it's all about optimization, not punishment, right? Opportunity, not punishment. Tax reduction, not punishment. Some people say tax avoidance, not punishment. And all of those words mean positive things for you as a customer for a tax professional, or yourself filing for your taxes if you know how to do it at the highest. That's where the difference reside. And you can even plan things way before so you can have good outcome, right? Your habit of money, how you save, where you save for what, and what you put where makes sense.